In Afghanistan, the Taliban now in full control, but President Biden stands by his decision to withdraw U.S. troops from the country. This morning, we are joined by our political reporter, Joe St. George from Washington, D.C. Joe, it is difficult to see the video from the airport in Kabul, the Biden administration dealing with the backlash, Democrats and Republicans weighing in on this in very different ways.
They are Republicans calling for investigations. Some Republicans have called for invoking the 25th Amendment. You would expect that whenever there is a foreign policy blunder, or at least the looks of a blunder, the opposing party in charge usually challenges the administration pretty hard. That's what we're seeing here. But even in some statements from Democrats around the country, I'm on Capitol Hill this morning in Washington, they're not exactly standing by President Biden 100%. There's a lot of questions regarding how this all went down. Again, not a lot of people are questioning here on Capitol Hill the decision to withdraw from Afghanistan, but they're certainly questioning how it concluded. Did it have to end like this? So is there a chance for congressional investigations? Yes. But of course, as you mentioned at the top there, the priority is getting Afghanis who helped the United States, whether being an interpreter or another form of assistance over the years, getting them the help that was promised to them just a few days ago, a few weeks ago. Remember, last week, if you and I were chatting last week, we'd be talking about how U.S. government knew the Taliban was increasing their presence in Afghanistan, but they thought it was still weeks or even months away before they'd take over control. In the end, it ended up being just a few hours.
Joe, let's talk about the food stamp benefits going up by 25%. That's supposed to take effect in October, something that'll affect hundreds of thousands of people here in southeast Wisconsin. You know, certainly food prices are up dramatically, as you've been reporting on post-COVID, but at the same time, critics will always suggest that enhancing benefits just keeps people trapped in this cycle of government dependency. What's behind this most recent push?
Right, and we're putting focus on this morning as people are waking up, because it was easy to get lost in all of the Afghanistan news. But this is a big deal. I ran the numbers this morning. Around 600,000 people in Wisconsin could be impacted by this. An estimated 11% of individuals living in Wisconsin use the SNAP benefit program, which is commonly referred to as food stamps. Basically, in short, the Biden administration gave a historic boost in funding to the program. This will be beginning in October. And those who are on the SNAP program, perhaps people who are waking up watching us this morning here on TMJ4, you could expect about $36 or so more per month to spend on groceries. And Vince, you hit it at the top there. Food prices have increased nationwide. They've increased in Milwaukee, and this is meant to help those who need the most help in our community. So we want to make sure people are aware of this big change. It's easy to get lost with all this foreign policy news, but certainly meant to impact hunger throughout Wisconsin and throughout the country.
All important stuff. Joe St. George live in Washington for us. Thanks again, Joe. 9 minutes after 6 here, going in depth now. Some of the statistics Joe was just talking about. The number of people receiving food share benefits in Wisconsin actually increased this year over last. From the start of January 1st this year through June, state of Wisconsin seeing an average of 782,000 people getting those benefits. That number lower in 2020. It was about 680,000. It's an increase from last year of about 100,000 individuals.